Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for coming today. We're very happy to see all of you. I'm Steve Donato. I'm the Vice President, Chief Development Officer for Brookhaven Hospital. It's a real pleasure to see you. I want to thank the Suffolk County Police Department Pipe and Drum Corps for being here. And I'd like to begin our program by introducing Lisa Rose, who's the chairwoman of our Board of Directors.
Thank you very much, Steve, and welcome. How exciting is this? It is an exciting day for Brookhaven, and I am very pleased to see so many of you here to celebrate the flag raising at the Knapp Cardiac Care Center. We are not only raising the flag, we are raising the quality of care. This expansion in both size and services is transforming Brookhaven into a premier healthcare facility. Vital services that once required patients to travel excessive distances at critical times are now in our backyard. It's wonderful to see this transformation of our campus. As we reach completion of this phase of construction, the ceremonial raising of the flag will stand as a symbol to our community, as a commitment to our mission and the community we serve. It was just over a year ago that we had our groundbreaking ceremony, and with a little luck and good weather, in less than a year from now, we will be celebrating the opening of the state-of-the-art building. There are many people to thank, but there would be no one to thank if not for the foresight, generosity, and the love of the community of Priscilla Knapp Teich. Priscilla, words cannot express the extent of our gratitude. Thank you very much. We are also very grateful to Jerry Teich, Dave and Michelle Knapp, Jesse Sangiovese, Danielle Knapp Sangiovese, who not only support Priscilla, but have made this cause their own through their generosity and tireless efforts. The support and generosity of the Knapp family, the board of directors, and our many friends and benefactors has made this vision a reality. I'd also like to recognize and thank Nick Racanelli and Racanelli Constructions. Thank you for the wonderful job you're doing. I'd like to thank all the elected officials that are here with us today who have worked very hard to help this project come to fruition. Suffolk County Executive Steve Ballone and his aide John Snyder. Brookhaven Town Supervisor Ed Romaine. New York State Assemblyman Andrew Garbarino. New York State Assemblyman Al Graff. New York State Assemblyman Dean Murray. Suffolk County Legislator Rob Clarko. Suffolk County Legislator Kate Browning. Patchogue Mayor Paul Pontieri. Belport Mayor Ray Fell. Sal Nicosi from Senator Tom Croce's office. Councilman Neil Foley. And William Doyle from Congressman Lee Zeldin's office, who will be presenting us with the American flag that has flown over the United States Capitol building. This flag will become part of the permanent flag we fly when the facility is completed. I'd finally like to acknowledge the outstanding cardiologist staff and the cardiologists who have transformed our program and have demonstrated how sorely needed these services and procedures are to our community. Thank you all for coming today to help us celebrate this phase of completion of the Knapp Cardiac Care Center. Thank you very much.
Caring for our patients is the most important thing we do every day. And I'd like to take a minute now and introduce you to Gary Welch, who has been a patient in the hospital recently. He's going to tell you about his experience here.
It's really great to be here today, and I just wanted to give you my perspective as a patient. I've been a patient here on 3 different occasions. You can hear me a little bit better. The last time I was here at the hospital was in November. I was close to losing my life. I had a ruptured appendix, and I went about a little more than 24 hours working 2 days at Brookhaven Lab and working with a ruptured appendix. After keeling over, my wife, she called the ambulance. They sent me to Brookhaven Memorial Hospital. Within 10 minutes of being in the emergency room, I was in the back. I was seeing doctors. The doctors were administering medication because of the severe pain. Right after that, I was sent in for diagnostics, CT scan where they found that the appendix had ruptured. And right after that, I was in emergency surgery. I want to thank the staff, I want to thank the hospital, I want to thank the doctors for saving my life. And, you know, I was very close to dying and was saved by this hospital and the people in this hospital. I also like to thank the staff up on the floor when I was in the room for about a week. The nurses were very personal. They became a second family to me, and they saved my life. And I want to thank the hospital and my gratitude for them saving my life and me being here today. So thank you, Brookhaven Hospital.
Thank you, Gary. And now it's my honor to introduce you Suffolk County Executive Steve Bellone.
Thank you very much. It's great to be here, and it's great to hear that amazing story. And I want to thank all of the doctors and the staff and the team here that do such a wonderful job caring for people in our community. Thank you for what you do each and every day. And that's why this is so important. That's why you're all here. That's why we're all here today. And I want to apologize. You're going to see me sprinting out of here in about 2 minutes. I am going to be fulfilling my civic duty by reporting to jury duty in about 20 minutes. So in Riverhead, without a police escort. So I want to thank our president, Richard Margulies, for his leadership here and the great job he is doing. I want to thank, of course, Priscilla and the Knapp Foundation. And I just want to say what you have done and what the foundation has done for this region is incredible and immeasurable. And as county executive and as a father and a family man here in this region, thank you. I'm so grateful for what you have done. I want to thank all of my colleagues who are here. You heard their names mentioned. They've all been terrific supporters and doing wonderful work. But particularly want to thank my colleagues in the legislature, and certainly our majority leader, Rob Clark, who is here, and Kate Browning, and my good friend Ed Romaine, who's doing a terrific job here, and our controller, John Kennedy, and of course our mayor, Paul Pontieri. You know, this is so much about delivering on critical needs for the people who are here in our community, but it also speaks to the need to make sure we're able to attract the best talent, the best young people, the best doctors, the best people in technology. That's what this also represents, and Paul Pontieri, certainly down in Patchogue, has been at the forefront of making sure we're doing the things we need to do to attract people to our region. So this is a wonderful day for Suffolk County. This is a wonderful day for all of us that we're here at this flag raising for the Knapp Cardiac Care Center, and look forward to coming back for the opening. And just a quick thank you for your support for our veterans. That is so critical. We're going to be doing a race here this coming Sunday, the Suffolk County Marathon for veterans, and we're going to be running for health, but we're going to be raising money for all of our local veterans. And I want to thank Supervisor Romaine and Mayor Paul Pontieri. He told me he's going to have a drink waiting for me at the turnaround in Patchogue. Of course, I have 13 more miles to run after that, so it's going to lure me in. But thank you so much, everyone, for making this day possible. Congratulations.
I'd also like to recognize Suffolk County Controller John Kennedy among our other elected officials. And now it's my privilege to introduce you Richard Margulies, who is the President and Chief Executive Officer of Brookhaven Hospital.
Good morning. How's everybody? Come on, you gotta speak up. Start these things. Family here, so good morning, everyone. thank you, Lisa, certainly the Board of Directors for leading us in our efforts here at Brookhaven Hospital. We want to be the very best community hospital. For those in the audience who, thank you, Carol, who have been patients, we appreciate your comments and your feedback. And we also appreciate your economic support by being a patient here. That's besides the point. Also, our sincere gratitude to Priscilla and the entire Knapp family, who are just staunch supporters of Brookhaven, and certainly of Patchogue. I'd like to recognize our board members that are here today. Maybe you could just raise your hand, because without our hospital's board, we would not be the community hospital that we are, so thank you very much. So at Brookhaven, we believe very strongly in family and community. And this is today about community. And this is about taking care of our community and doing what's right for our community, growing our services here, being able to have patients stay at Brookhaven as opposed to traveling away from this area, both from an employment perspective as well as a care perspective. Today, in the honor of all of you are guests today, by the way, including our VFW Post 8300. Thank you very much. The Suffolk County Police Pipe and Drum Band. And the remainder of our hospital family that's inside right now, caring for almost 300 patients today that are sick and in need of our services. But today, Brookhaven, we're very proud to announce our participation in the Veterans Choice Program. It's fitting with the times that we're living in, with the anniversary tomorrow of 9/11, to be able to extend ourselves in a new way. And by registering with this program, our veterans who live in this community will be able to stay here in our community. All healthcare is local. When people can access their care here, the outcomes are better, the support is better, and the community can support our veterans. We will be participating with the Veterans Administration Service as a local provider, and we look forward to growing those services over time, adding additional services, whether they're primary care, outreach, therapy types of programs, but an outlet for our veterans to be able to access those services at Brookhaven Hospital. In particular, I'm very honored to announce today that our Board of Directors have made a major commitment, and that the interior portion of this new magnificent 60,000 square foot building behind us will be dedicated to community programs, including creative arts therapy, open to veterans and their families. The United States Department of Veterans Affairs has consistently reported of positive results in emotional and mental health healing by American veterans who come through these types of programs. So we're honored not only to participate with the Veterans Administration, but to be able to help service our veterans and our local veterans here at Brookhaven. So we as a community hospital, we're making a commitment to serve those. We're deeply appreciative of their support and sacrifice. I'd ask that you give them a round of applause right now. Thank you, Tina. The progress you see behind me, our new building is just remarkable. A year from now, I hope everybody and then some will be here watching us cut the ribbon. Maybe a little earlier, right, Nick? So the 370,000 plus individuals that live in our community will have access to enhanced cardiac, operating, and outpatient services at Brookhaven. We're excited about being able to take our interventional cardiology program to the next level. We have, see right now, 3 cardiologists, Dr. Pulapati, Dr. Joseph, and Dr. Bench, who's checking his phone. His wife's probably looking for him. Who do a remarkable job, save lives. I think Mr. Franco is here. I saw him before. Where's Mr. Franco? There he is, right over there. We thank you for the opportunity and the trust you put in us. That's a great honor. Thank you very much. So there's a palpable excitement. I hope you feel it. I do. not going to see a cardiologist though. Great things are happening here at Brookhaven, and it would not happen without the generosity of our supporters, certainly the community at large, and last but not least, the remarkable nurses, physicians, technicians, technologists, support staff that are in these buildings today taking care of patients. So thank you very much for coming out today. The rain held off, is another miracle, and we appreciate that and being part of our community. Thank you.
Signed by Stephen P. Ayers, who is the architect of the Capitol, who's one of his tasks are to verify the flags flown over the Capitol. And now, actually, use flags along the United States Capitol, where they fly long upon your building, and the Congress extends best wishes for your continued success and service you provide to our great community by your great hospital. Thank you.
Thank you, William. Please pass on our thanks to the Congress.
Thank you. At this time, we will commence our formal flag raising ceremony, and VFW Post 8300 from East Patchogue will come forward and guide us through that. And now if you'd all join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. concludes our ceremony this morning. I want to thank you again for coming. Just to remind you that we do have an event on Saturday, so a hospice cocktail party, and I hope to see many of you there. Now, if you would join us, there are tents in the back for lunch. Again, thanks for coming this morning.